In today's video, we're going to go over 4 ways to increase your income. Hi everyone, my name is Helen. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go over 4 ways that you can increase your income and start building up your wealth today. So let's just jump right into it. The first and most obvious way that you can increase your income is to ask for a raise, or if you don't want to ask for a raise, you can switch your jobs. Now, this is the obvious way that you can increase your income when it comes to a job that you currently hold. You can ask your employer to give you a raise or a promotion, or if you don't want to ask a current employer to give you a raise because you don't want to continue in this particular job or this particular position, you can also look into switching your job to a new career path. So if you want to switch your job, then at that time, you can negotiate a higher pay with a new employer. The thing about asking for a raise is that when you go into that discussion, you want to have all of your points ready to get your employer to know why you are deserving of that raise. So you want to come in showing how you are the most productive employee. You want to show how it is that you're making money for the company. You want to give them reasons to give you a raise. You want to have clear reasons why you are deserving of a raise in that company at that time. So go in, ask for a raise, tell them why you should get a raise, and then let your employer negotiate with you at that point. You don't want to be going in with I just want a raise attitude. You want to go in with, I am the best employee for this position. This is why I'm deserving of having a raise, and here are all the facts to back up my claims. In that way, you have some kind of negotiating power there. You have a little bit of leverage to work with your employer to kind of encourage them to give you a raise. And that's one of the ways that you can increase your income. Now, generally speaking, when it comes to your job, you're going to have limitations on how much an employer will increase your income over time. So keep in mind that if you are asking for a raise too often, you may not get a raise every time that you ask, and that's okay. That's just one of the options available to you. The second way that you can increase your income, and this is one of my favorite ways, is to invest your money. Now, the thing about investing is that depending on the type of investment that you are making, you may get passive income in return. So if you're investing in equities, that is stocks and other similar investments, you're getting dividends on those stocks. Dividends are a great way to earn some passive income. Now, generally speaking, dividends come from investments into different companies. So let's say you invest in Apple or you invest in other stocks. Then you get paid a certain amount of dividends for those stocks. The exact amount does differ by company. So you need to take into account that some companies don't pay dividends, some of them do, and the amount that they pay differs. So you may earn anywhere from less than 1% in dividends, or you may earn a few percent in dividends. It really just depends on the company and what they're offering. But generally speaking, you will most likely earn somewhere between 1 and 2% in dividends for any company that does offer dividends. So keep that in mind. And another way in which you may earn income from investments is through capital gains and also rental income if you decide to buy property investments instead of something like stocks. So investing is a great way to earn some kind of passive income. And if you are looking at property investments, but you do not want to invest in, let's say, buying a house and the maintenance that comes with that, you also have the option to invest in real estate investment trusts, which are also referred to as REITs. Those are also an option that will pay you a certain amount of dividends each month for the investment that you've made. The third way that you can increase your income is to monetize a hobby. Now, hobbies can be monetized in different ways depending on what it is that you are interested in and what kind of hobby that you have. So if you have a hobby like arts and crafts, or maybe you do pottery, or you do any other type of hobby that has a products that you make from it, then that is definitely something that you can monetize. You can make that product and then you can sell it on different online sources such as Etsy or anything like that. You can also, if you aren't sure about maybe making something like pottery, but you have some kind of skill like design skills, you can do something like a print on demand which that's one of the ways you can get creative without having to necessarily buy all the materials yourself and build something directly. As an alternative to monetizing something like arts and crafts or other hobbies that are producing a product, you also have the option to monetize a skill. So let's say you have a specific skill set that you have developed from a career, or maybe you've developed through other means. Well, you can teach others those skills online through sources like Skillshare or Udemy or similar types of sources or websites where you're able to share that skill and you can get a certain percentage back based on the number of views that you get. So one of the options that you can have if you do not have a specific hobby, but you do have a skill set, is to create courses or to develop some kind of online teaching tool that helps others learn those skills. The fourth way that you can start making some extra income today is to freelance. Now, freelancing is one of the things that I've done for many years. I used to work as a ghostwriter, and I would write for different companies and different clients based on what their needs were. In my particular case, I often did content for like a dentist blog, doctor's blogs, and similar kind of content where I was writing blog posts and website content and things for my clients where they were maybe not sure how to put certain things into layman's terms, or they just wanted someone to write the content for them because they didn't have the time to work on it themselves. And if you have a skill like writing, or maybe you're good at editing, or you have other skills that you can monetize by selling that to others for whatever it is that they're looking for, that's also an option for you. Freelancing is a great way to make a little bit of extra income. Now, the options available for freelancing do depend on what kind of skills that you have, but you can work through some kind of middleman kind of brokerage online. Something like Fiverr is one option, and that's one of the ways that you can make a little extra income. Now, the specific type of skills that you have will impact what kind of tools that you can use to reach out to clients or to reach clients, especially if you're looking at third-party services like Fiverr. But if you're looking at maybe even just working on building up your own business and using freelance on the side to start building that business, that's also an option available to help you get your skills out there, to get some clients built up, and to really just start improving your income goals. So that's it for today's video. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.